Hi everybody, Merry Christmas. Just back from my holiday in Germany, and I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that I received over Christmas, both and my birthday. As of course some of you may know, my birthday runs very close to Christmas. Of course, some things I received because I bought them for myself, and others I received from birthday presents. As the name of the video suggests, I did purchase some more awesome Arnold mags, but even more impressive is something I'm quite proud of now having, and that is well, something I've always wanted, is the original Arnold watch. Now, the Arnold watch, well, it's actually a remake or I guess a new edition of the original watch that was used by Arnold Schwarzenegger in both Predator and Commando films. It's the Seiko. Let's have a look at it. The Seiko. Let's see if I can get that right. Prospex. Let's see if I can just put it down so it finally focuses. The Seiko Prospex SEA Solar Analog Digital Chronograph Divers. Oh man, it's a long name, isn't it? Snj025P1. Essentially, it's the one that looks, or it's actually pretty much exactly the same, at least visually, as the one that Arnold used in the Predator and Commando films, if I am correct. And yeah, I mean, I'm really, of course, excited about this. This is the new edition that's been re-released, and of course this time it's digital with solar, so it's solar powered. This is really cool. Yeah, I'm really happy to have received this from Santa for Christmas. That was my Christmas present from Santa. It's pretty awesome. Can't wait to start using it. I just found out how to use it, been reading the manual, etc. So it's a really nice watch. For any Arnold fans, it's the original costs a lot of money now, and is really a vintage watch, so to speak, because it was back from the 80s and 90s. But now this re-release is pretty awesome, so really happy to have that. And well, as I mentioned, got a few Arnold mags in the mail. Stuff I got for myself. Some muscle builders, muscular development there. Beautiful covers of Arnold. Of course, I'll be sharing all this information with you soon. Pretty awesome stuff. Muscle and Fitness, Muscle Mag, etc., etc. More Muscle and Fitness. And these are the UK editions, so haven't seen these before. They usually have slightly different information than the American editions. So again, pretty exciting to be able to read these and see what kind of information there are in these. The different editions, of course, from different countries like the US, Australia, all different English-speaking countries have different information. So kind of build that up. I also have the original Charles Atlas courses, the 12 of them. Now, all these mags that you see here, the Arnold ones, and all these health and strength, plus a whole bunch of other mags, I've been slowly collecting from a strongman called L.G. Wyatt. Now, he passed away, and his daughter has actually been selling me a lot of this stuff, and he had a whole bunch of Reg Park things and all these rare items that I'd never seen before. And the lady got in touch with me, and I've been slowly absorbing her collection. And as I said, these are the original Charles Atlas courses, right? There's 12 of them in total. And let me see if I can just pause the video for a second and show you the inside. So as you can see, this is the letters that used to come in, the courses. As you can see, Charles Atlas, world's most perfectly developed man. And that's course, for example, lesson 12. And you get, information from each course with things like what you learn and the exercises that you have to do, which are described usually in two different sections. So one is the exercises. These are the exercises, for example, exercise 1, 2, etc. And the other pamphlet you just saw contains information on whatever it is, personality, developing good habits, whatever. Now I've been offered many times from different people the Charles Atlas courses. These are the English edition. You can see Charles Atlas there from London. And the American ones from memory come in light blue kind of folders or with a cover that's light blue, but the information's the same. So yeah, some people had some really good quality ones that I let go because they just simply asked for too much money, and I know that the Atlas courses you can get for a lot cheaper. And yeah, I mean, it would be still interesting to cover this topic. I've been asked many times to talk about Charles Atlas and his system of dynamic tension, as well as what he actually did, and I will be bringing that to you shortly, I guess. Finally, I want to talk about a couple of other things. I purchased this excellent book, Paul Anderson, The Mightiest Minister, which I will be reviewing. It's written by Randall J. Strawson, and anything written by him is awesome. He wrote Super Squats. That's one of the first books I ever read when I decided to go old school and forget what was being done by the current Mr. Olympias. Back when I started bodybuilding, the 20 rep squat book, called Super Squats, written by Randall J. Strawson, changed my life basically in regards to lifting and gave me proper direction. And Paul Anderson, The Mightiest Minister, written by Randall J. Strawson, I've enjoyed reading over the Christmas break and will give you a review shortly. A brilliant book on a brilliant man, I have to admit. Finally, as I said, I've been assimilating and getting the collection from this lady, the daughter of this man, L.G. Wyatt from the UK, who I have to admit has some very, very rare collection of magazines and books. What you're seeing here is Health and Strength magazine, almost complete years, starting from about 1942. I mean, I've got here late 1941, and pretty much a complete collection right up to the 1950s. And not just that, but in absolute, almost mint condition. I mean, the spines on these are fantastic. It looks like they've just been read and stored, read once and then stored away. And the information here, of course, full of information on the strongmen of the past and what they did and how physical training was back then. All drug-free, of course, back then, because back then, basically, steroids were not known of. The only thing that was around was testosterone, and even then that wasn't as potent. So yeah, I mean, the stuff back then is pretty awesome to learn about. And of course, it's interesting, you already see the titles here. Everything was about health and fitness, wasn't it? There were, of course, all these strongman shows and exhibitions, and as time went on, the physiques developed themselves larger and larger, right? Techniques improved, better exercises, better diet, etc. And yeah, just keep adding to my collection to bring you more information. And that's basically just what I wanted to show you. My new stash over Christmas. It's really exciting, and can't wait to bring you more information on the channel. And yeah, wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then nevertheless, it's a festive season, so season greetings to you, whatever your line of beliefs are, and wishing everybody, regardless, a wonderful time at the end of this year, time of reflection. And I hope that you've had all a great year, and yeah, wishing everybody a great 2022. So that's all I've got to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Online training is now available, including my new program, Novice to Classic, a program geared towards beginners and novices looking at developing a classic physique, as well as Classic Cut, geared at those who wish to lose weight and gain muscle fast. Details available at www.goldenerabooking.com. Need a bodybuilding poster for your gym or office? Then check out Iron Man Magazine archive.smugmug.com for the highest quality posters on the planet. Scroll through the galleries of all the legends, including greats such as Arnold, Frank Zane, Sergio Oliva, Serge Nubret, Tom Platz, and Larry Scott, and much, much more, and select your poster now. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda's approach to bodybuilding, his principles, and all these tips of wisdom that he has, I mean, there's so much stuff that probably hasn't been proven by science, and it will take science to prove or disprove Vince. But to be honest, these 3 books, I believe, which I call the Classic Physique Bundle, are the best books that Vince ever came out with. And they, of course, are the Wild Physique, the Master Series, and the Pro Series. Have a look at it this way. The Wild Physique, I believe, is like the ABCs of Vince Gironda's principles to bodybuilding. He teaches you the exercises and his principles. But how do you put them together? Well, the Master Series is a 14-month program of using all of these principles, all of the diets that Vince came out with, all of the exercises. And believe me, it's a brilliant, brilliant program. Many people have used it. I know personally a lot of bodybuilders that have actually used it and made fantastic results with it. And of course, the Pro Series was a book that he came out with later on, specially targeted for getting into competition. It's just these 3 books, as I call it, the Classic Physique Bundle, Vince's best work, and available, of course, at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Now, the Pro Series of Bodybuilding, which was targeted for professional bodybuilders, contains 6 programs, each of which go for 2 months each. So it's a whole year, again, in preparation for competition. Your favorite YouTube channel, please visit teespring.com/store/goldenerabookworm for merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, phone cases, and much, much more. Once again, at teespring.com/store/goldenerabookworm. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/goldenerabookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. To take full advantage of my collaborations, use code GEB20 with NSPnutrition.com and VinceGironda.com, as well as code BOOKWORM12 at OSL.com for a discount at checkout.